I'm Fredrik Leilani, and I'm the filmmaker.
And I'm Leilani Farha, and I'm the advocate.
And this is Pushback Talks Summer Special, where we play with words, me and Leilani, and we call it Word Food. Leilani, are you ready?
I feel like I'm on a game show.
You are.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
You ready? Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Oh, it's a film monster, isn't it? It's like some kind
and
of...
a book. It was a book.
And a book, yeah. And a fictional character.
Yeah.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy? Just maybe a misunderstood personality? Or is Trump a Frankenstein?
Or is Netanyahu a Frankenstein?
Or Elon Musk.
I think the thing about Frankenstein is, not to interrupt, but it was a monster that was created, right?
Yeah.
By the scientists. So has the world created some monsters? Like I would say, the U.S. has fed the monster that now is a genocidal state, right? I mean, the U.S. has, especially the U.S., other states as well, in Europe, I suppose, but really supported Israel, supported them, and now look at where we've landed. They're bombing Iran.
Yeah, and in some way, even for people who love Israel, can see how Israel is losing itself in this new extreme identity. I mean, my younger brother, now late, he went as young to work in a kibbutz in Israel, and a lot of people did, because there was like something really communal and cool going on. We also know that was also on the land of people who were pushed out. So it was, of course, already then complicated. But there was at least a different dream and a different kind of identity, which seems to be totally gone now. It's almost erased. And maybe that was a part of it in the end, that there was no other way to go.
Well, when you build a dream on the necks of other people.
Yeah. That's probably what happens when you do stuff in laboratories like that,
Exactly.
But of course, you could also think about the algorithms as some kind of modern Frankenstein machine, because they are also been spreading hatred and division and given strength to the haters, which I think is very scary. And now we have, we have Trump and we have Musk and all these people who are bluntly evil.
Yes.
Bluntly evil, happily evil all the time. And it's kind of, it's strange to see that it pays off to be so evil and enjoying to just smash people's lives.
It's the normalization of evil.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, that's what they're trying to do, and they're getting their way. They're getting their way. I have to say, before you throw a word at me, that the word Frankenstein in my analysis came from a post I saw on Instagram from a colleague of mine, former from the UN, Craig McIver. I have to give due credit.
That's fine. Okay, I give you a word.
Okay.
Wine. And I'm not talking about crying and complaining.
I know what kind of wine you're talking about. W-I-N-E, red, white, or rosé.
Yeah. What's your favorite grape?
So, the sad truth. Now for me, I have a nostalgia around wine because I no longer drink wine or any alcohol, actually. Yeah, it was disrupting my sleep, and so I had to choose. I was choosing, and I chose sleep over wine.
That's sad
truth.
to hear. I mean, because the listeners should know that, I mean, for some years, we traveled a lot together to many places when we shot the film, and then when we launched the film. And since the pandemic, we haven't met many times.
No.
So I couldn't really check on that. But
no, but we have shared many a glass of wine.
Yeah, I think it's a great relief, especially when it's good and produced in an ethical way.
Absolutely.
And
Sauvignon Blanc was my wine of choice.
So
and you know what? Now you say, like, I can remember when I was on a mission, when I was UN Special Rapporteur, a very difficult mission, and it's quite relevant today. It was to Egypt. And some very difficult things happened while I was there. I was detained on the side of the road.
I remember you texted me while you were in.
I remember that. Yeah,
it was very intense.
Very intense. And now we see what Egypt is doing with some of these people who are going on the march to Gaza. They're arresting some of the Algerians and et cetera. I mean, it's typical behavior from that state. But I will not forget the wine I had in the evenings on that mission. And it was a savior of some kind. It just brought me down, made me able to breathe a little bit and try to figure out how I was going to conduct a mission to help people in Egypt who are suffering this oppression in the area of housing in particular.
I put the word there because
Wine.
I think if we always talk about tough things and all that, we're all into change the world, fight back. And I think, okay, come on, let's relax. There's also beauty. Yeah. And for me, wine is a part of the beauty of the world. Mm-hmm. There are, of course, many other beauties also. But I mean, so I just wanted to put some beauty into.
And also the bringing, like I've shared wine with you, with many colleagues, friends, and it's like a coming together, So it's lovely. Yeah.
So here's to wine.
Here's to wine. Cheers.
Cheers.
So if you like our podcast, you have to let us know. Please send us comments, rate us. I think that helps promote the podcast. Tell your friends about us. We need more listeners, and we need a little bit of love, too. Love can come in the form of money. If you want to give us a little money every month, you can go to patreon.com, look for Pushback Talks. Every euro, every pound, every dollar buys Fredrik a Cortado. No, it helps us produce the podcast. Otherwise, we do it for free.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Pushback Talks is produced by WG Film. To support the podcast, become a patron by going to patreon.com/pushbacktalks. Follow us on social media at make_the_shift and push_the_film. Or check out our websites, maketheshift.org, pushthefilm.com, or breakingsocialfilm.com.